What's going on, YouTube? I'm the Alliance Orc here, and welcome back to. Oh, hold on a second. Welcome back to another YouTube video, and it's another video where we take a look and we go into the happenings of what is going on in World of Warcraft today. Also, everyone, meet Squiddy. She is my new recording assistant. Squiddy, do you have anything you'd like to say to the audience? She's a little shy. Anywho, in today's recap edition of everything that's going on in the week, we have a lot of news for Season of Discovery players, including the official preview for Phase 2. So what that means is, well, I'm not going to play this video because I don't want like copyright or anything, but we are getting the Nomergon raid dungeon for Season of Discovery, which, you know, if you've been around the block for at least a day and wow, you know where Nomergon is. But it'll be much like Black Fathom Deeps in that it is a 10-player raid consisting of 6 dungeon bosses, all leading up to that nasty little gnome Mechaturk. But like I said, you've been around the block, you know what Nomergon is. It's just the only difference is this is Season of Discovery and everyone is everything at once. So, you know, hype content. But, you know, we have a whole bunch of loot to look into, including the Mega Strider Muffler, the Crowd Pummeler, the Radiant Rays Reflector, and the Hazard Leg Plates, you know, just a whole bunch of that stuff. And we are going to be having skill books added as the dungeon drops for various creatures. These are essentially quality of life improvements and will not take a rune slot. So it's essentially to help paladins with their auras or totems for shamans or, you know, just generic stuff. Which, honestly, just between me and you, thinking maybe next week we have a Season of Discovery stream and we see my first reaction to it. But anywho, let me know what you guys think about that. Then we have rune ability updates, which consists of hunters, paladins, warriors, rogues. Like I said, I've never played WoW during the classic times. That's what's making me kind of want to jump in. And Season of Discovery, with everything being just kind of, you know, the open ability to make your class the way you want it to be, really gives me a lot of insight, kind of like a, I think it'll be fun is the best way to say it. But yeah, I got a whole bunch of runes coming. And then we have PvP updates, which is a Blood Moon event. The Blood Moon will take place in Stranglethorn Vale and will happen every 3 hours for 30 minutes. And during this time, killing players will allow you to earn a currency that can be traded for various rewards. You can obviously group up and do this as well. So Squiddy doesn't really like PvP. She's more of a casual, so she will not be taking part in this. And then new PvP rewards are coming, as well as 2 new mounts for Season of Discovery. These are level 40 mounts, so you do have to be max level in order to use them. And then Ashen Vale will be moving to a 3-hour timer as well, and the weekly quest world buff will not apply to players who are level 40. And then PvP updates, including adjustments to matchmakings, because there are apparently frustrations for players who are trying to match against pre-made groups, which, you know, if you've played PvP, you know pre-made groups are always just annoying because it's just like you lose before the battle even begins. But hey, that's what happens when you play with a community. You know, you get got. I'm sorry, that's the best way I can say it. You get got. But we have profession updates as well, including some new recipes coming. Just a whole bunch of stuff. And then there are no more GDKP runs. I do not know what GDKP means. So, if someone can enlighten me as to what that is, I would really appreciate it because, like I said, I'm clueless. And then moving on, we have a new game coming to BattleNet called Orcs and Humans. I've never heard of this game, and maybe we'll take a look at it. But I'm actually curious as to whether or not this is the game they were talking about was canceled or not, because like I said, I've never heard of it, and like I said, maybe we'll do a deep dive into it. And also, the Mammoth in the Room, Bobby Kotick, has been officially replaced as of yesterday. Well, probably earlier, but it's been made public yesterday. The new Blizzard president is now Activision executive Joanna Faries, which, I'm wishing her the absolute best in this field of work, and I am hoping that she can bring us the gameplay changes that we as the player base are wanting. It's always nice when you have a gaming franchise that listens to its player base, and maybe we will see that, because with a new president comes a lot of new changes, and like I said, I'm remaining hopeful in the fact of us seeing some big moves being made, especially with all the changes that have been happening, including the 1,900 employees that have got laid off. So a lot of stuff is going to be changing. Will it be for the better? Will it be for the worse? I'm not entirely sure, but that's basically going to wrap up all the news that has happened this week. I know it isn't as much as it normally is, but subscribe for more. I will be keeping you guys informed and doing this every Tuesday, so that way you guys don't miss out on what's happening, whether it be with the Cataclysm coming out for Classic, Phase 2 of Season of Discovery, or the War Within in retail. But with all that being said, I'm the Alliance Orc, and this is my new recording buddy Squiddy, and we will see you guys next time. Peace.